Good morning. It is the next day. Partying is over, and I am finally heading over to the actual Masters conference. Now, I normally prefer to do things the other way, is to do work first and party afterwards, but we got it kind of reversed this time. It's okay. It's gonna be fun. Let's go in, check in, and see if there is breakfast available.
Hey, how'd I get here before you?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Excellent.
Go ahead and find your name tags.
Michael Wright would be you, and I'll be right here.
Man, you're just making...
All right, so not too many people showing up for breakfast for some reason. I don't know, but I'm really enjoying this view over here. This is the plaza where we came in, I guess is right down there, and our office is just a block away, but this is my favorite part of coming to like these places, is just checking out the views. That's the Grand Central.
And I am going to kick it off right now to Rampiva from Sandlight, who will be leading our first panel. Hold on a second, and make these things. Modern data in the e-discovery lifecycle.
Hey, how you doing? It's nice. It's nice to meet you in person.
It's nice to meet you in person.
We've done a number of Zoom calls and meetings.
Absolutely. And you know what? This is a funny coincidence.
Yes.
We also have Derek, who is part of the
Yes.
ERM project team. Hello. So we have 3 members of the project team at the same time.
Excellent.
And Julie, of course, from the Celebrate team.
Hello. All right, I'm here. Finally got a few minutes with Monica here, and we want to tell you about the exciting EDRM project that we're on. It's a very ambitious project too. We're trying to standardize text messages and we're trying to make sense of text messages, right?
We're trying to make sense of text messages.
What would be, in your words, the best way to describe what we're trying to do?
Well, I say not just text messages, but chat data overall. We started with text messages, but I think as a group, as a team, we decided that what would be most impactful on the industry expands beyond text messages. So we're looking at text messages, we're looking at chat data specifically, just any way that we're communicating outside of email. But making sure that when you get into review, the metadata specifically around those communications is standardized. If you think about Office, like email, Excel, Word, you know that there's going to be very specific metadata that you're going to see,
Yep.
and so for that reason it makes it defensible. If you're looking at email, you should see email header information,
Yes.
right? But you don't necessarily know what you're going to get when it comes to chat data.
Correct.
You would hope you would get some timestamps and recipient counts
Some
and things
names,
of that
maybe?
nature.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. But that's not standardized, and that's
Yeah.
what we would like to do.
So we're hoping to, at very least, document it.
Yes.
And see which metadata fields would make it sort of a standard set
Exactly.
that you could expect.
Exactly.
Now, with that, we want to ask for your help. Yes. So if you work in forensic software company,
Yes.
one of the bigger ones, of course, the bigger the better, and you've done some of the research yourself on different metadata fields, we would love your feedback. So please contact us, me, comment below, whichever. We would love to have you on the project because we need more people to contribute ideas, and we want to make this chat message experience better for everyone. I think that's the overall goal.
Yes, I could I wholeheartedly agree. The more technologists we have that have their hands on tools that have the ability to decode this data, because that's where we're getting the metadata from. Having the ability to come to the table, to take a look at what we have, and then as a group decide what we want to recommend as the standard is key. So definitely, just to reinforce what you said,
Yes.
we are looking actively, and now is the time because we're actually going through the data. So we would love to have you join us.
Great. All right, guys. So you know what to do. Thank you, Monica.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, so panel was awesome.
Thank you.
It was a good presentation. Very interesting to hear what you had to say. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's about the social media post you made a little while ago about iOS 16.
Yeah.
You said companies should tell their employees about not modifying or deleting messages. Like, what's the target audience for that message?
For those that are on legal hold. So the target there is going to be for your IG folks
Okay.
that are perhaps responsible for advising on the legal hold notices themselves. Just making, because right now they're pretty broad, right?
Yeah.
It's any and all, basically, for preservation purposes. That's kind of like the catchphrase. But if you get more specific, and they may not realize that editing or recalling a message, a text message, alters or could delete the old version of the message, right?
Correct. But here is my thinking. Are you telling bad people not to be bad people? In a way?
In a way.
Right, so that's what I kind of find interesting. It's like, hey, so don't do, you could do bad
I see
things
what
now.
you're saying.
Don't do bad things. Don't do bad things anymore, right?
Right, right.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking of.
The laws are only for
But-
those that follow the law.
But I think your point is valid though. Is you don't want people accidentally to do something
That's
that's
right.
going to put them out of compliance.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, just to keep the thought process, because it might not dawn on you that as you're just using built-in functionality,
Right.
I mean, some of this functionality has already been available in other chat apps, but the fact that it's front and center, part of the iOS mainline text messaging,
Yep.
and with the long press of a button, you can edit it because you're just changing spelling.
And you're using it just naturally how you
Right,
do it.
naturally.
Yeah, and you'll violate whatever the
Duty
laws
to preserve,
that government
yeah.
duty to preserve. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Thank you. That answers my question.
All right.
All right, we're on to something else.
Excellent.
All right, we got another quick interview. I got Rick over here. We had a really awkward moment yesterday at the elevator because I could not remember who you were. It's been over a year since our last Zoom call, so you
And
know,
my
it
beard changes,
Yeah,
so
it
there's
must have been that. But so Rick is the creator of ESI Analyst. and that was acquired by Cloud9 over a year and a half.
Right at a year.
A year ago.
Yeah.
I've seen the product, was very impressed, but I haven't heard any updates as to what are the new things that you've created, and that's what I'm interested in. What have you built that made it even better than it was before it was acquired?
So multiple things. First is getting data into the system is always challenging for most review platforms. We have the only automated process of literally point to a UFDR, we pull everything in, deduplicate, create all the threads. You can do some actor normalization, all of those types of things, but make it a really easy process, right?
Okay.
So UFDR right into the system. That was probably one of the biggest ones. The second is actually the adoption and where we're fitting in the normal workflows for large, basically smartphone data and other types of communications.
Okay.
The main reason why is because you're allowed to pull up the threads and only tag what's relevant. You're not going through doing a bunch of redactions. You're literally just going through and reviewing efficiently and getting through, and also being able to do filters and searches by, like, I just want to see only conversations between you and me.
Yeah.
I can do that immediately, and then I can go through and just go, thread by thread, tag what I want, and I'm done.
Got it. Okay, that's very cool. I think the next thing we're going to start working together is some integration with Message Crawler.
Yes.
So we could do easier exports from ESI Analyst, bring it into Message Crawler, and create RSMF files.
Yeah, so the middleware workflow is awesome, right? So we have a lot of people throw all the devices, all the Slack, all the communications in our system, review, tag, and export. Then that goes into like a Relativity, Reveal, any other review platform, right? So RSMF, and then what's typically leveraged is the DAT file that we export. But our conversation recently, it sounds like if we made some more standardizations on particular fields and things, that would be easier for you.
And I think that's actually going to go along with what me and Monica were talking about in the EDRM project we're part of, which we're trying to standardize some of these metadata fields when it comes to short message communications or chats, or whichever way we're calling it these days.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something we'll work on together.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I enjoyed you leading the panel, and I think I will see more of the sessions.
Yeah, we have another session here in a couple hours, so it'll be great.
Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. I'm here with Bill from Rampiva. Sure, we've met before.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I had a couple of questions for you. I know you guys are known for automating Nuix, right? That's like your thing.
Yeah.
But you also recently started automating Relativity as well, or it wasn't so recent?
So we've been automating in Relativity for, I'm going to say 2.5, 3 years.
Oh, I'm
Our
way behind
priority
then.
was
Okay.
getting data into the review environment,
Okay.
both on-premise or Rel 1.
Yes.
What we're starting to introduce this year is more automation of the administration
Got it. So
in server or in Rel 1 to help get data ready for eyes on.
Got it. So you were always working with Relativity. What you're doing now is more automation, and you're doing this in the cloud and in the server environment.
That's right. We don't touch rel processing yet, but setting up the review workspaces and space around that stuff.
Got it. So for people who are not in the cloud and who cannot use Relativity automation, you're the guys who can do it.
Yeah, so my understanding is that there is a Relativity automated workflow application
Correct.
that's available in
Rel 1
Relativity
only.
1. We're able to trigger that same functionality through server by going through their public APIs.
So we're pretty much done with all these sessions. There's one more left, but one of the panelists there doesn't want to be filmed, so I was asked not to film. Not a big deal. I can do some other stuff. I got some snacks I can eat and catch up on some of the social media stuff I gotta do. And then we're gonna head over to the social event after everything's over. I'm gonna do just that.
Get Marla a drink.
Marla needs a big drink. Thank you again for coming.
So Marla, you haven't been officially introduced to the vlog yet.
Okay,
Now you have.
now I have.
Okay, so how did it go? Are you happy with how the Masters Conference went?
Yes,
the
I am.
organization, the presenters.
Very happy with it. All the presenters were fantastic. We had some wonderful panels today. Great networking opportunities that happened, and we hope to see you in your city soon.
That's correct. You let us know when the next one's coming
The
up
next
and
one-
what city it's going to be in.
That's easy. That is going to be in Dallas, Texas, at Holland and Night on Tuesday, October 11th. And then our last one for the year will be in Atlanta at King and Spalding on Thursday, November 3rd.
All right.
Next year, we're going to be in 10 cities.
Okay, we're not going to list them all right now. Because right now we're going to go get a drink and
We need a
relax.
drink.
We'll do that. Thank you guys for joining us for the video. I'm probably not going to film all the drinks because it's the same location as last night.
But it's a beautiful location and we'll be outdoors.
Okay, well maybe I'll get a few bonus footage.
Okay, that sounds
All
good.
right. Okay. See you there. Thank you. No, sorry to disappoint. There will not be any bonus footage. We had a few drinks. We talked. We laughed, and everyone went on their way. And which is what I'm doing now. I'm going home. It's late, tired. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on another video. Bye.